Yesterday and the day before were also records. The health authorities nevertheless think there is some good news. They say that looking at the figures carefully, the rises in the number of those who have the virus are starting to curve off, starting to slow down. Fernando Simon, who's heading up this health emergency in Spain, said that if you look back about 10 days ago, the rise in the number of those infected was about 20 to 25% and has now fallen to about 9%. He said some regions may have even passed their peak in figures, but he said there has to be nevertheless considerable caution, and that the accident and intensive care wards could still be very saturated within a few days, because many of these patients that have to be admitted have to stay in the wards for some time before they can be released. The health authorities saying to people they must respect the restrictions on not leaving their homes because it is a crucial time. The Prime Minister said that he had to increase these measures and that non-essential workers would not be able to leave their homes. He particularly mentioned, for instance, workers on construction sites. All companies and workers are going to be waiting for his detail to see whether they'll be able to go to the office or the factory tomorrow, or whether there'll be one of the workers that has to stay at home until the 9th of April. We can expect, for instance, food production workers may be able to continue. Also, the makers of medical equipment, pharmaceutical equipment and telecoms equipment, but others will be told to stay home. The Prime Minister had resisted this move because he feared for a devastating effect on the Spanish economy. You'll remember in the last crisis, 1 in 4 workers were left unemployed, but nevertheless the Prime Minister, explaining this decision to the Spanish people, said that really these were sad and bitter hours. He said the virus is hitting us with extreme cruelty as the battle becomes more intense. It isn't the moment to let our guard down. It's time to intensify the fight.